Hey guys, what's up? This is Tom Sorsey, back-to-back days, trying to catch you guys up on some new balls. Today, we are talking about our first Roto Grip ball of all of these videos, the Wreck-It. So the Wreck-It, psyched cover, it's a new cover, hybrid, you'll see versions of it in the Hustles. Neutron core, you'll remember that from the Wrecker. 256 RG, .46 differential. Take a look at mine here, 5-inch pin above the fingers, extra hold down. On that same 38-foot sport pattern that we've been on for the snap lock and the rocket ship. I got some really good points to talk about today with this ball, doing a couple of different things and its comparison and some fallacies that we see as bowlers, so let's kind of get right into it. So, after seeing people throw the Wreck-It, I knew that it was a slower response ball than I had first expected when I saw it. So I wanted to start by throwing some shots further to the right, keeping my angles more in front of me, trying to get it to read up early. And I will say that I tried every ball that I threw for these last 3 videos in this part of the lane. I couldn't get anything to read up early enough and be smooth enough, slow response enough to look good from this part of the lane, which is where you would more normally start to play on a fresher pattern of this length instead of, where I was in wheeling it. Obviously, you see this 3-6-10 here. I mean, they're not all great, but it's the only ball that had the right shape, an early enough roll, a smooth enough shape to play out there. And then I tried to go in, too, and I wasn't surprised by what I saw. So my first shot gets right, doesn't look good. Leave the 2-5 here. Never really read where I wanted it to. And then we try it again in there, and we kind of see the same thing. It just kind of labors, it almost buckets. But when I started to get my speed slowed down and really try to get it to start reading up in the mid lane more, it actually looked pretty good, which was a little surprising to me because usually with these slower response balls, when we open up our angles, it doesn't look that great. This really did surprise me. It's a couple of different things that are happening, though, I think. I think it happened to be a good matchup on what we were bowling on. I think it matched up better to my speed with what I was trying to do. Even though this ball can strike with these open angles, and it did look good on this day from here, I still think it's best used as a slower response ball with the angles more closed, more in front of you. So the ball I compared it to today is the Hectic, which is much quicker. You'll see it right away here. Sees the friction, wants to go left. Try to move a little deeper, same thing. Sees friction, goes left. Keep jumping in, keep jumping in. Now, this is kind of important because I think it shows you one of the traps that it's very easy to get caught in as a bowler. We see that I had to go way left, 7, 8, 9 left with this ball from where I was with the record, and so we think that this is a stronger ball. The Hectic is not a stronger ball. It creates less friction than the Wreck-It, but it's much quicker response, which is why I had to go left. You see, quick response balls, when they see friction, they want to make that turn hard. Some people confuse quick response balls with balls that, quote, go long. And the idea is that, well, this ball goes long. That's not really the case. When a quick response ball sees friction, it wants to turn left hard, or right if you're left-handed. It wants to make its move quickly. That's why it's called quick response. The thing is that friction can be anywhere in the lane. If the friction's in the front part of the lane and the quick response ball sees it, it's going to want to check off that spot very early. In this particular case, there was a lot of hook in the front part of the lane, and the ball wasn't so weak that it still got through it. So I had to keep chasing it left to find oil in the front, oil in the mid lane, to be able to get it through that, and then the open angles, quick response off of the spot down lane. I thought it was important because a lot of people like to lay out their arsenal on this ball hooks 2 more than this ball, and this ball hooks 3 more than this ball. But looking at these two, you can't really make that assumption. And that's why laying out your arsenal in response time is so important, because on this particular pattern, I had to go 7 or 8 left, 9 left with the Hectic to make it look good from where I had a pretty good reaction with the Wreck-It. But I can oil the lanes differently, and I might have to play 6 or 7 left with the Wreck-It because the pattern and lane surface calls for that, which is why it's so important to make sure we're laying out our balls by response time. So back to the Rec-It. Medium-high friction. It's more ball than I expected it to be for sure. I think a lot of that is the surface that it comes with. I haven't really experimented with changing mine, bringing it up, bringing it down a lot, but it's pretty close to coming new out of the box when I threw it in this video, so it still looked very strong. Medium slow response time, and again, when I'm talking about response time, I'm not trying to tell you what the Rec-It does. I'm trying to tell you how I believe the Rec-It is best used. And for me, as a medium to medium slow response time ball, that's your best choice with this ball. Keeping your angles closed, keeping them in front of you. Trying to get left and wheel it might look good sometimes, but it's not going to be the best look you can get with this ball. And we have plenty of other balls that are really good at that too. So it's important to have those as well. Hopefully that makes some sense. Hopefully it clarifies some questions that you might have about why I'm trying to form these thoughts the way that I am, and why I try to explain ball motion the way that I am. And as I talked about before, all of this is wonderful Bowl U stuff. Check out Bowl U. Find Rick Benoit on Facebook. Currently in the process of certifying new Bowl U coaches right now. It's a very lengthy process going on over several weeks, several months. And keep an eye out for videos from any of us. Hopefully you guys like this one. Let me know how you feel about everything. Camera angle, I think it shows you a more accurate picture of ball motion. Some of you may think it's too far away. I'm going to try some other stuff. Let me know what you think, and we'll try and mess around with what we can. As usual, you can find me on Facebook, at Tom Sorsey on Twitter, YouTube page, subscribe. You'll see every single new video as it comes out. You'll get an email for it, and let me know what you think. Give me some comments, give me some things to do better, and hopefully we'll have some more for you soon. Of the new stuff, I'm probably going to have a no rules video eventually. I don't have one yet, but when I do, then we'll take a look at it, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Thanks.